Yo, 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 people. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me in the chat right now. And if you're watching on replay, let me know your thoughts. It is Judgment Day for the Seleção, one of the most and more intriguing squad announcements we are going to see for the next couple of weeks as Carlo Ancelotti is about to release his squad for the World Cup. And I thought, hey, man, we haven't live stream for a while. I think the last live stream we did was basically the death of Calcio, and then you saw all my wonderful classroom talk for it. But let me know if you can hear me right now in the chat. And luckily, I wouldn't have done this. They are going to be showing the squad announcement on the CBF YouTube channel. Hopefully, y'all can hear me. 3 weeks ago, I got a new. Nice, bro. Good to see. Good to see. How are y'all doing? Neymar the GOAT. 1, 2, 3. Igor T. Man, imagine if Igor Thiago is gonna make it. Empty. What? By the way, Empty. Why you got Ryerson's hair? Funny enough, I just did my Norway preview. I'll be editing it tomorrow and then hopefully getting it out. Shout out Dan. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Big up Matt. Okay, you guys can all hear me. Good. Hopefully you're all doing well. When it's a squad announcement, it should be in 8 minutes. So 8 minutes, people. We got 8 minutes until the squad announcement. Oh my God. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you, Sean. I'll say it again. 8 minutes. Yeah, Portugal might get the striker from Bournemouth. Yeah, if that was surprising news. If Portugal somehow get Krupi, who I did not know was Portuguese, because I thought he could play for, I think it was Cote d'Ivoire or, of course, France. If somehow Roberto Martinez pulled off this magical trick, kudos to him. He might be the GOAT then, Roberto Martinez. You can watch on YouTube, bro. You can watch on the CBF YouTube for Brazil. You can watch it there. Shout out Zen. How you all doing? Shout out Curtis. Bro, who do you support in the World Cup? Who am I going to support? USA. Of course, USA. I mean, it's not looking the greatest right now, but yeah, I'll be supporting the United States. Otherwise, who else would I support? Probably Senegal. I just have a soft spot for Senegal. In a way. Triples, how you doing? How's life, Mike? Busy, man. Oh, man, it's so busy. First off, got a lot of work to do. Then obviously doing all of these previews for you wonderful people, and I'm glad you all are enjoying the preview. Shout out to you guys. Some of you people sending me messages on Twitter or Instagram. Shout out to you all. Shout out to all the people sending me messages on Discord as well. Really appreciate the support. And yeah, it's very much time consuming. Next time, I think I'm just going to do group by group. I think I'm going to do it like that because this is just way too much work. Well, we'll kind of talk about it if it does happen. Like that haircut is not amazing. Who's your bias for Group D? I've learned today how great Dallas is. You just learned that, Matt? Oh, if you're going to the games, Matt, in Dallas, good luck getting to the stadium. Big up, Kurt. How you doing, brother? Hopefully you are doing well. You'll be supporting Scotland. Nice. Well, hopefully all the best for the Scots, man. Hopefully they do it well. People, is this actually the most important squad announcement of the World Cup, or is it going to be England? I feel like it's going to be one of these two national teams. Either it's going to be England or it's going to be Brazil. Because we kind of saw France. I don't think there was any real question marks with Didier Deschamps. He kind of knows his team. But I feel like with the Seleção, this might be the most important. This could really change the trajectory of what we see Brazil at this World Cup. Because if Neymar is selected, and according to reports as well, it could be Thiago Silva entering this team as well. Guys, this is really the last dance. There's that sort of galvanizing figures, somebody that you play for. This is it. So I feel like this is going to be the biggest one of all the announcements. Yeah, it's apparently 8 minutes. You've been no way. Empty, if you've been rocking this haircut, you got to send me a message, bro, because that is crazy. Do you think Cardoso's injury will have a huge impact on the United States? Also, does Tillman start? I really think he needs to. I don't think it's going to have a massive impact, probably more on squad depth, because, people, Rodon is somehow going to start for the USMNT. Then it's probably going to be Testament, Tyler Adams, maybe in the double pivot, or Weston McKennie. I don't think Cardoso's injury is like a massive impact to the United States, just more on the squad depth, because while I like Cardoso a lot, his USA career hasn't been the best, I would say. But yeah, I think Tillman will get in the mix, maybe playing as sort of that right 10, Pulisic left 10, then Balogun as the striker. I could probably see something like that. It's going to be Brazil, I guess, majorly because of Neymar, last dance. Well, don't forget about Thiago Silva also, man. It could be Thiago Silva. England might not reach the semis. I already said. Shout out to Renko. Bosnian here. Love your channel, brother. Knowing you are from Suomi, Pukki is my biggest nightmare. Hey, man. Respect the GOAT. He is definitely the tormentor for the Bosnian national team. Luckily for you, Bosnians, he is retired from the national team, so he will not be tormenting you anymore. Shout out. How you doing? Hopefully all doing well. Michael, thoughts on France roster? I'll talk about that more when I do the France preview, so I'll talk about that more. Because now, luckily, some of the national teams have released their squads, which is going to make my previews a little bit more easier. Did you expect Rooney Bargi or Hugo Larsson? Hugo Larsson, I did expect him to be left out of the squad. Rooney Bargi was a little bit of a surprise, but when I saw him play 0 minutes in the playoffs, I was like, yeah, I don't think he's going to make it. I don't think he's going to make it. And he didn't, which was a little bit shocking. And then to see a player like Taha Ali, which is a great story for him. The guy was playing for the futsal national team for Sweden 6 years ago. And now 6 years later, he's going to play the World Cup. I mean, that's a remarkable story in itself. I particularly be hyped to go to Dallas. Yeah, Dallas is cool, man. Could you do a video where you tier list every international tournament you've watched from best to mid to worst? Well, I can tell you right now, the worst will be, from what I've watched, is the Gold Cup. That'll be the worst. 100%. Big up, Zuriel. How you doing? I'll probably do that in the future, though. Yeah, that's a major blow. When I saw that, I was like, oh, man. Poor Mitoma. 3 games before the end of the season. By the way, Fermin Lopez got injured as well today for Spain. Are Barcelona fans going to cry? Because there was so much uproar from Barcelona fans when Rafinha got injured. Oh, stupid international friendlies. Why are they doing this? Yada, yada, yada. Keep the same energy for your own team. Why did Hansi Flick have to start Fermin Lopez in a meaningless game? Meaningless. There was no jeopardy on the game. Oh, we want to reach 100 points. Who cares? Poor Fermin, man. He got injured. I thought he was really going to be a breakthrough star. He was going to really be a breakthrough star. Shout out Albert. How you doing, bro? Even if Neymar and Silva get called up, there'll be no match for Portugal in the semis. Albert. Hey, Albert, your boy might get some help, though, because if that guy Krupi is apparently going to join Portugal, oh, my God. Hey, man, CR7 might be holding bench soon. Did Carlo already announce it? Nope. It starts in 2 minutes. Hopefully it starts in 2 minutes. Hopefully there's none of that BS nonsense that we see again from it. Hopefully we'll qualify for next FIFA. I mean, yeah. Oof, that's a bit of an overstatement. Morocco just got Ayoub Bonadi. Yeah. Like I said in my Morocco preview, man. This is not for the now for Morocco. Everything is leading towards that World Cup in 2030 from Morocco national team. I don't think people will, because, now they've done so well, reaching the semifinals, getting to the AFCON final. Some people say they want it. I'm not going to get into that debate. Otherwise, we'll be here forever. But there is clearly a plan for 2030. Now, of course, they still got to perform at this World Cup, but I would not have huge expectations on Morocco. Let them mold into a proper side. Let's see what happens. Hopefully, we get an England-Brazil quarterfinal. That would be dope. That would be dope. Yo, my dude, I'm Brazilian. Expect a lot of BS before the squad. Oh, shoot. Don't. I'm going to waste my time again, bro. I'm going to waste my time. Well, apparently, it should be starting soon, so hopefully CBF do not take a page out of Infantino and waste our time here. Imagine Ancelotti doesn't call up Neymar just because of what happened. That was crazy, by the way. I don't know if you people saw, but Neymar got subbed out even though he was just trying to get some medical treatment, and apparently it was the fake sub. It wasn't supposed to be Neymar. So the referees effed up, and he absolutely lost it. I think they were losing 3-0. Who was it? Who was it to? Was it to Cortiba or something like that? Some team like that? Yeah, they still got some good players. Any news on your World Cup plans? Well, I'll be in the States. If I'm going to go watch the game, Matt, you got to donate me 100 pounds. That's the only way I can go watch those games, man. Shout out Rank. Nothing yet. It hasn't started. It should be starting now, though. But, of course, we are waiting for the CBF Oh man, this is gonna be interesting to see what happens here. Sao Shifam, hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you are doing well, my guy. Hopefully you're doing well. I'm all good. Just a little bit tired. Is there any player or shouting for a place that thinks you need to be there? I would like to see Ryan get a spot, The guy from Bournemouth with the injuries now to Estevao. I think Ryan might earn a spot here. What? Put a 1 if you think Martinelli should go. Put a 2 if you don't think he should go. Should Martinelli go to the World Cup? I want to know your thoughts. Messi and Ronaldo both have gained their World Cup form. Well, especially I see what Messi's doing. Exactly. You know what? Can I pin this? How can I pin this? How can I pin that? How can I pin that? Okay. I'm way behind in the chat. Oh my God. What? 735 people. No, this we got the Neymar stands here. That's what we got here. We got the Neymar stands. And CBF are taking their wonderful, wonderful time. Disappointed. Shout out to you guys. Gonna get the village. It's all in the Y. Can you imagine if that is like the opening show for the World Cup? You just hear the YMCA. The YMCA. No, give me Future. Give me, I don't know, man. Just give me somebody else other than that, please. Shout out, bro. Shout out to you, my guy. Yep. No, I am not. I don't think I have enough time for that either. Unfortunately, people, I'm a busy man. I work. I got a fam. I got my wife. Got to watch the football. Got to do all the previews. It's a busy life here, people. It's a busy life. It is a busy life out here. Joao Pedro, he should be making it. No, he should be making it. I would, if he don't make it, then Carlos really, I don't know how many caipirinhas then he's been drinking today. If Joao Pedro doesn't make it, he should be making it into the squad. That would be ludicrous if he doesn't. That really would be ludicrous to me if he does not make the squad. I did see Neuer's back. Honestly, I am not a huge fan of it. Look, Neuer is, for me, the go-to goalkeepers. Better than Buffon, Casillas, Yashin, all these guys. All of these sort of wonderful goalkeepers. Neuer, at the age of 40, should not be going to the World Cup. That is sort of a disrespect to the guys like Oliver Baumann. Okay, Bauman's not the best goalkeeper in the world, but he's been a consistent starter for Germany recently. And all of a sudden, you're going to be like, all right, Unc, come back. We had our beef at Bayern Munich, Nagelsmann, Neuer. Come back. Everything's okay. I don't like that from Nagelsmann. I don't think that's going to be the right call, to be honest. I don't think that's going to be the right call. I'll be in Colorado. Oh, man. Oh, everyone in the CBF stream spam. Oh, they are, bro. I just see in the chat. Neymar. It's all just Neymar, bro. No love for Igor Thiago. Is that how it's going to be? No love for Igor Thiago. Man. Oh. It looks like... Okay, there is some preview. So they're just going to do this American style, aren't they? What's your... Absolutely not. What's your favorite World Cup kit? For this year, definitely the Curaçao away kit. That kit is spectacular. Otherwise, Spain's away kit is nice. Something about the Scotland sort of salmon color. That's pretty good too. What other kits? I liked Algeria's home kit. That was a good one. USA's away kit. That was nice. Not a big fan of the Waldo kits, but I like the away kit more. And Canada and Mexico's home kit. Those are probably some of my favorites. Will you be streaming some of the football matches watch along? Some of them, yeah. I might do like the games that people really won't watch. Like I really want to do the watch along for Switzerland, Bosnia. Want to do the watch along for Scotland, Haiti. I want to do those games. Everybody's going to do watch along for Morocco, Brazil. Everybody. It's repetitive BS. I don't want to do that. I'd rather just sort of sit down and relax and I don't know, have some pizza or something, watch that game. But I'll definitely do a watch along for the lesser known games of the World Cup because those really intrigue me. Oh, we're definitely doing one for Algeria and Jordan. Oh, that game is gonna be spicy, 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 spicy. Oh man, so the Brazilians are gonna tell me that this is gonna be taking forever. I ain't believing anything. I ain't believing nada. Don't listen to any journalist. Nobody. Because some people for the DR Congo, they were spamming, oh, Moki was in, Mayulu is in, all of this sort of stuff. Nobody has information other than the manager. That is it. That's why you have to just wait until it's over. That's why the same thing with Neuer. If it is true that he's coming back, I'm going to wait. I will see when it happens, when it's actually true. I mean, he's not been ass, but we've seen Neuer too, bro. He's not been great. He's not been great either. It kind of does. I really was hoping for a good walk. I thought Fermin was going to be sort of a breakthrough star for Spain. Well, that didn't clearly happen, did it? Because he got injured. I mean, just why, Hansi Flick? Why are you playing him in a meaningless game? Why? Play Bargy in the 10. Why? Oh, it's just infuriating, really. Infuriating. The Mitoma one, it's unfortunate. That's a hamstring. It's just been such a long season for him as well. Apparently, we'll see if that happens. But, I mean, is that going to be like a game-changing, call-up for the USA? No, it isn't. It's just going to be, the same old, same old. Tim Ream will start. I don't think so. I think only Brazil and I would probably say England have the most hype for when it comes to the squad announcements. Although Curacao did a cool one today where they just were sort of rapping towards the new names or the names that were called up to the World Cup. Many Belgian players choosing now Congo, Morocco. Yep. I did sort of allude to that in my Belgian preview. Exactly. It's not like Germany doesn't have good young goalkeepers. Dennis Simon from Stuttgart is right there. Nubel as well, but Nubel isn't like phenomenal, I would say. He's not like phenomenal. So that's another name you could put out there. Argentina? Nah, not really. Yeah, I would. Korea's home kit is nice. It is nice. Actually, Germany's home. Where did I put the Germany home kit? No, I have the Germany home kit for this year, which is definitely going to be sort of a collectible item in maybe 20 to 30 years because that's the last Adidas home kit for Germany. I cannot believe what they're doing. What are your top 3 World Cup games, World Cup moments from the top of your head? Well, since we're on the topic of Brazil, 7-1 Germany. Otherwise, the battle in Lucille from Netherlands, Argentina, France, World Cup final. If we kind of go more old school, probably 1986, Argentina, England. One of the greatest games of all time. A lot of controversy in that game. A little bit of controversy. Yeah, those are sort of my top games I would kind of remember. Of course, bro, the hipster streams. That's what we're about, man. Everybody wants to do, Argentina, watch along. Oh, look at me. Proper Argentina. You're not a proper football fan. If you're a proper football fan, you will watch Algeria versus Jordan. You will. You will. You will definitely see it. Of course. You think in Brazil they're going to do English call-up. Come on, man. It's Brazil. They're going to speak Portuguese. Yeah, exactly. So this is why I'm so infuriated by all of these people coming out with these leak squads. Exclusive info. I got the leak squad here. Got the leak squad there. And then you see the squad. It's like, oh, so you're just a fraud, just like everybody else. Then it's all these other people coming out with these tweets or Instagram posts or TikTok posts or YouTube. No hype for the World Cup. My God, we are 27 days out still. What do you want people to do? Go out on the street and be naked? Be like, oh, World Cup is coming, 27 days, yay. No, come on. It's just, people just love to be negative nowadays. Of course, look, is the World Cup sort of ruined by FIFA's actions for this summer? 100%, but still, we're all going to watch it. We're all going to watch it. I shall not speak. If I speak, I'm in big trouble. Big trouble. Is either world class or complete ass. Yep, pretty much. And we saw that especially in the Champions League game against Real Madrid. First leg, amazing. Second leg, pretty ass. Pretty ass. The goal he gave up in the first minute, the free kick goal, I think he should have done better on Goulet. I think they were speaking it on one of the analysis shows that he really should have pushed off his leg more. Yeah, that's going to be the issue. If you want to call up Neuer and you want to make him your first team player. Oh, well, now they're just talking nonsense. It looks like, of course. So that Brazilian who told me, yeah, they're not going to speak on anything. You're right, my guy. No, don't tell me. 5 p.m. real time. No, don't tell me it's going to start at 11 p.m. No. Don't tell me it's going to start at 11 p.m. Oh, then I might have to end the stream. No, is this true though? Is it gonna start at 5 p.m. real time? Because I saw 4 p.m. real time is going to start the squad announcement. Oh my God, no. Okay, if it's starting at 5 p.m., might end the stream already because I'm not waiting here for an hour. I'll tell you that right now. I'm not waiting for an hour. It should have been at 4 p.m., right? Let me check again. The announcement will be made at 3 p.m., 12 p.m., 3 p.m. Oh. Oh, all right, people. I think I'm going to have to end this stream and delete the stream because it's not going to happen until freaking... Oh, it's not going to start for another 50 minutes. No, I'm not going to waste my time here for 50 minutes. Oh, my God. Because it says here, announcement will be made at 3 p.m. Eastern time in the United States. So why the heck are we starting this already? I think I've wasted my time here. Have I really just wasted my time here? I'm not going to be speculating for 50 minutes. I got a life, bro. I got stuff to do. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. This is just an absolute abomination of epic proportions. I've completely effed this up like Disney did with Star Wars. Unless I don't understand any word of Portuguese. I can understand like a little bit, but my uncleness is coming in, even though I turned into an unk in October. That's when I turned 30 years old, people. Oh, man. Oh, man. So it's really going to be like this, huh? Really going to be like this. Do I really wait this long? Or should we just watch actually, is there the Arsenal game right now? I guess we just chill and we talk about World Cup, huh? Is that what we're going to do? We're going to turn this into a chill session. We're just going to talk World Cup. We're just going to talk life. Is that what we're going to do? Anybody going to go to the World Cup games? Anybody got a bank account to pay for all of this? All right, let me go to the bottom because I'm way behind here with all of this. 100K views. All right, bro, I'm not here for the views. I'm just here to do the content and bounce out. That's me. I'm here for the content and I leave. Oh, man. Is this really going to take forever? Yeah, of course. I have nothing against them. Impromptu hot take stream. Ooh. Oh, we want to do a hot take stream and then we go to okay, not that. Chill stream. So which game are you going to? Yeah, people, let me know if you're going to any of the games. Going to Jordan versus Austria. You just say Australia and Jordan. Jeremy, bro, where are you working at? How did you get tickets for USA Australia? Because those tickets are expensive. They are expensive. Dope though. You're gonna really enjoy. Where's the Jordan Austria game? Is that in Kansas City? I think that's in Kansas City if I'm memory surfing right. Group J. I know, Santa Clara. Nice. That's gonna be a dope game to be at. Going to Bosnia and Qatar, but it is in the city I live near. Nice. Cool, cool, cool. Um, yeah, you're going to Saudi versus Cape Verde in Houston. They were cheap. Yeah, I did see that the cheap game tickets for those games were pretty cheap, especially for Saudi. I was thinking about going to that game, but I'll be staying in Denver, and that drive, that's got to be like 12 hours. So either I'm going to have to look for maybe flights because I'll definitely be down to watch Saudi Arabia versus Cabo Verde. You kidding me? I'll definitely be there just to support the Blue Sharks, man. You got good for you, my guy. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. Unfortunately, it is not. I do work 8 to 4, and then I still do this, people. What do you see? You better be hitting the like button, or you better be a Patreon member or YouTube member. Support your guy, man. Support your guy. Support your guy at least. I don't do this for free. Well, I do this for free, but it's just for the love of the game. I'm a Tunisia fan. I'm going to see Tunisia versus Japan and South Africa versus South Korea in Monterrey. Oh, South Africa versus South Korea. Cooper Trooper, you picked a game to go watch, man. You picked a game to go watch. And at that stadium is magnifique. Absolute magnifique. 40 minutes. All right, I guess we're going to stay here then, huh? I guess we're going to stay here. All right, we're staying here, people. You people want to just chat here and talk. Fair enough. We're already at 117 likes. Fair play. Fair play. Macro Sauce God. I love that username. Thoughts on Ayub Buwadi? Already talked about him. Ali Chu. I mean, that guy was really hyped up. Was he at Nice? I know that he made the move to Real Sociedad, and I think he got a costly injury there. Is he going to be like a vital part for Morocco in the future? No, I don't think so. So, yeah, I mean, decent. The Buwadi one, that's a game changer if you're kind of believing in the hype of him. But we got to relax. We got to relax. Friend got them for free. Otherwise, I wouldn't have prepared. Wow. Hey, your friend, keep him for life. Jeremy, keep him for life because that is a true friend right there. If he's giving them for free, he's got connections. Going to Portugal versus Uzbekistan. France versus Senegal. If I was a millionaire, people, right? If I was a millionaire, I had all the money in the world. I sold my stocks, I don't know, in some investment. I was like, I got the money to go watch the World Cup in the United States. That would be one of the games. France versus Senegal. That or what other game? Probably Portugal-Colombia because the atmosphere is going to be elite. Shout out Belbola. How are you doing, bro? Hopefully doing well. I remember Steve saying, well, that would be insane if that is true. Switzerland versus Bosnia. That is going to be that game I'm definitely doing a watch along for. Cannot wait for Switzerland, Bosnia. That should be sort of a sneaker game, you know? Sneaky game. Going to Mexico versus South Korea. Also good game. Also good game to watch. Got some in the very first lottery in October. 2 Colombia games. You definitely hit the jackpot then because if you got him in the first lottery, and I tried to get them also in the first lottery when they were still pretty cheap, and then afterwards, Infantino, apparently, according to reports, they got still 500,000 to 2 million tickets still like in the background that they haven't released yet, which this guy Infantino is the biggest parasite to football now. He is honestly the biggest parasite. I don't know what to make of him. He is such a yeah, you can't spend all that money, bro. You can't, man. USA Germany pregame tickets like 300 for 300 USD. Beautiful dollars. 300 to go watch a friendly game. Going to one of the quarterfinal games in Boston. That would be dope as well. Okay. Yep, I mean, I got it right here. I mean, I can't show it, but I got it up on the screen. Come to LA. I wish I could, bro. I have tickets spare, enough flight though. Okay, Ranko, send me a message on Instagram or Twitter. I might keep that in. What is that game? When is the Bosnia-Switzerland game? Because that is enticing at SoFi Stadium, June 18th. Ooh, Ranko, you can't be doing that to me, bro. Because I'm tempted. Get some good food. Go watch it at SoFi Stadium. Oh, cannot wait. Big up Enceldios. How you doing, bro? Every journalist here says Scaloni has 24 out of 26 names down. I swear on my life, if I see Alejandro Garnacho in that Argentina squad, I will definitely question the ball knowledge of Scaloni. I will definitely question it. Because what on earth are we doing here? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm basically just going to do that, to be honest. That's what I'm going to do. Shout out Umar. Been a while, man. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you are doing well. The cheapest game at SoFi. Hey, man, Patrick. It's a World Cup game. Don't matter what teams are playing. Go enjoy the moment. Go enjoy the moment, man. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. If the tickets are somewhat cheap, though. If the tickets are somewhat cheap. If they are somewhat cheap. 20 minutes? Okay. Hopefully, man. Hopefully. Yeah, I'm just waiting, man. Got to be patient. Patience is a virtue, people. Patience is a virtue. Because this World Cup is so overdone and making a spectacle and everything. Okay, man. Brazil are 5-time champions. And also, this is one of the most... Yes, spectacle, I get it. I'm not watching the USMNT squad announcement. You know why? Because that's going to be 3-hour sort of show and probably, I don't know, Kid Rock will play there. Maybe they'll get Limp Bizkit out there to play as well. I'm not watching the USMNT, but I'm definitely watching the Seleção because this is a game changer sort of squad announcement. And I think Brazil have always done this. They've always had sort of that big announcement, press conference announcing the squad. I mean, what do you expect? It's Brazil in football. It's like peanut butter and jelly. Of course, they're going to make a spectacle out of it. Just hopefully it's not too long, at least. Hopefully not too long. Shout out Mokro. Thank you for the kind donation, bro. Thank you very much for your kind donation. You don't have to donate. Keep up the great work, Michael. Thank you, bro. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All the best to all the Moroccans out there. I swear, man, if Garnacho gets selected, he's not there. Gracias, Dios mío. Gracias, Dios mío. Santa Maria. Please, let him not be there, man. I if there's one player I actually despise watching, and I don't say that a lot about footballers because they are far better than all of us people, all of us in the chat right here. Garnacho is actually the greatest Instagram star I've ever seen. And basically, he should thank his whole entire career to Fabrizio Romano. That's it. And I don't say that about any player, really. But for Garnacho especially, that guy is living off Fabrizio Romano. Big up 10 time. Hopefully you're doing well. When we win the World Cup, I don't Spain win it, though. But did Brazil's squad be... Nope, it hasn't been announced yet. It has not been announced yet. The guy is not even championship level. He is... You know what he is? He is Alianza Lima level. That's the level he's at. Michael, did Maluyo never switch to... No, he did not. It's not been announced yet. I don't know where those sort of rumors happened. He was never going to be selected for this World Cup. Never, ever. Tomorrow's Portugal. That's going to be an interesting one. I'm not doing a live stream for that, though, people. Limp Bizkit, I love their music. That just sort of gives me that nostalgia WWE feeling when I hear Limp Bizkit. Kid Rock, though, yeah, that guy is absolute garbage. Garbage. Mid is being nice. That is being nice. Giuliano Simeone, he should definitely go. That guy, see, Simeone's son, that guy might not be a baller, but the work rate he does, and he scored against Brazil in the World Cup qualifiers, he deserves to go to the World Cup. Definitely over Garnacho. 100%. 100%. 100%. Class and iconic stadiums. Well, I'll tell you right now, the 2038 World Cup, you don't want to hear it right now. You don't want to hear it. And for a lot of people maybe in the chat as well, it's going back to the United States. I don't want to see that happen. But if you actually look at how the now host selection process begins, CONMEBOL, UEFA, and CAF are already taken up for 2030 World Cup. AFC gets 2034. So now it goes back to CONCACAF. Do you think Panama are going to host the World Cup? Do you think Costa Rica are going to host the World Cup? Do you think Jamaica are going to host the World Cup? No. It's going to be the United States once again. And I don't want that. Definitely not. I would rather go see it being played in France or in, I don't know, you could even say Turkey. You could see maybe Germany again. I'd like to see it back in England. I think that would be a great tournament as well. But it's going to go back to the United States. Watch, people. I cannot wait for the reaction because I know how the reaction is going to be. Cannot wait for it. Mike, hot take. Brazil wins World Cup. I can't believe everyone is waiting for this squad announcement. There's the only reason why is just because of Neymar. That's the only reason why, bro. That is the only reason why. God, what could have been for him, you know? Mudryk is going to be one of the biggest what-ifs. He actually catfished everybody after that Liverpool game on his debut. He catfished everybody. Simeone is in, and so is Nico Paz. Hopefully that's not true, Rank. I did see the knee issue that Nico Paz has. Hopefully that is not true. Hopefully that is not true. Where to watch? People, I'll say this one last time. You can watch it on the CBF YouTube channel. It's there. Where do you rank Morocco's midfield now? Nah, we got to really calm down on the Boadi hype. Guy could be amazing in the future, right? He's still only 18 years old. Still only 18. We have not seen him at international level, so I can't, and I haven't watched him enough at Lille to say this guy's a real game changer. Does he elevate Morocco's midfield? Where would I have Morocco's midfield? Maybe like top 10, 15-ish, somewhere around there. But Boadi is a case of being 2030 project. That's what Boadi is. He's not the now. He's the future. The now is El Ainoui, Saibari, El Hanous, Unahi, those sort of players. Those are the now. Boadi is the future guy. He is 100% the future player. Not for the now, though. Shout out Mtar Mizi, hopefully doing well. Just released Kelme, has not released Jordan's World Cup kit. I think Mtar Mizi, they released it, though. I think they released it. I'm pretty sure I saw somewhere that maybe Jordan released it, or maybe it was some AI-generated video. I think I saw it somewhere there. He is the now and also the future. Time will tell. Time will tell for Boadi. I'm not saying the guy is not good or anything. I'm not going to give you an accurate description of him because I haven't seen him enough. But I would just also temper expectations in saying, oh yeah, this guy's like the next, I don't know, Iniesta or something like that. You still got a really good midfielder from Morocco, man. You got a midfield of Unahi, El Ainoui, and El Hanous. That is an incredible midfield for me. Incredible. Who do you think will be the breakout star of the World Cup this year? In all honesty, I think it's going to be Endrick. I think Endrick will be the breakthrough star for them. Or for any team, really. Other than Endrick, who could it be? I mean, would Cherki count as a breakthrough star? Maybe because he really hasn't had that moment yet for France. So maybe Cherki. Trying to think of other teams. Maybe Nico Paz for Argentina. Those sort of players, I would say. I would say those are probably the breakthrough stars for the World Cup. Yeah, I did see Tabakovic. That sucks, man. He was really going to be a super sub for Bosnia as well, man. That's devastating news. Really, really, really devastating news for Bosnia that he is out. Wait, let's see here. Nope. Still no information. So people saying that Burnley are cooking Arsenal. Bro, if somehow Arsenal drop points to Burnley it's not going to happen. I'm not going to speak on it. Arsenal will win the game 1-0. They'll win the game 1-0. 100%. 100%. Where's this? My hope is in the Brazil squad. Even though Bruno G will be in, I have a soft spot for Joe Linton. Where's this video?
That is blasphemous.
So long and so hard that they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that?
Come on, Matt. Joe Linton's a decent player. Not for Brazil. Danilo, Gerson, these guys should be selected ahead of Joe Linton. Decent player, though. Decent player, but not for the World Cup. Definitely not for the World Cup. I respect it, though, 10 times. You gotta rep the Newcastle boys. Bruno G, yeah, he definitely deserves to go to the World Cup. There's no doubt about that one. There's no doubt about that one. Man, there's thoughts on I already talked about it. Just devastating, man. Devastating. How far do you think Mexico will make it in the World Cup? Maximum, it's probably going to be round of 16. I just can't see. If they can win their group, they host the first game at home in the round of 32. I think they can win that against most opponents. Round of 16, though, is where it gets a little bit tricky because they could face like England or Croatia or one of those sides in round of 16. I mean, it's going to be the home fortress. That will be sort of their difference maker in that World Cup. I will collect it very, very soon. I got to go get some panini sticks. Imagine 3 hours of Alexi yapping off. Just that's like a nightmare for me. When I think of bad TV, I think of Game of Thrones last season. I think of How I Met Your Mother the last couple of seasons, and then I think of Alexi Lalas yapping on Fox News or Fox Sports or whatever it is, and he's like, Roldan should be there. Tim Ream, a valuable piece, a game changer for the USM. That would be terrible TV to watch. Oh. Do we call round of 16 quinto partido for Mexico? Yes, we do. We do. Oh, England, Mexico, round of 16. If it's in Mexico, that could be a sneaky upset, people, Altitude, atmosphere. Hey, man, England would feel the pressure in that game. They would feel the pressure. I don't think Mexico would feel that much pressure. I mean, yeah, still, but, man. We'll see. What do you think is the most interesting group in the World Cup? Hands down, it's Group D. Paraguay, USA, Australia, Turkey. I have no clue what's going to happen. Zero clue. Other than that, definitely, I would say is Germany, Cote d'Ivoire, Ecuador. 3 really good teams, and anything can happen. Those would be sort of my favorite groups of the World Cup. Those would be my favorite groups. They could. No, other than the final, all the World Cup games, I think it should be just normal 15-minute break. Other than the World Cup final, which will be 25 minutes. I mean, look, people are criticizing about, halftime show for World Cup final. If it's for the World Cup final, it is what it is, people. It is what it is. Infantino just wants to make a show of it. But the one thing I'm worried about is the 3-minute water break because of the ads. That I'm a little bit worried about. If a team has so much momentum in a game, you're like, oh my God, this team could do it. Oh, look at this, look at that. And then all of a sudden, it just ends like this. And then momentum dies out. Then you go for a water break. What happens? What happens? So that I'm a little bit more worried about. Oh, really? Oh, cool, bro. That's dope, but he's not a USMNT player. He's a decent player, but not a USMNT player. You mother effers. Guys, I'm too old for this. Which African teams do you think will make it out of the group? Morocco, Senegal, Egypt, Cote d'Ivoire. Definitely not Ghana. Definitely not Tunisia. I don't think Cabo Verde are going to get out of the group. I'm kind of leaning towards maybe saying yes for South Africa, but I'm not too sure. Algeria should. They should, but I can't be sure of it either. So, yeah, those would be my teams. Ecuador is really underrated team for this World Cup. You got to define underrated, though. Is it blasphemous? I wouldn't say so. I wouldn't say blasphemous. If I'm 3-0 down in the World Cup final, I'm turning off the TV. Can you imagine? It's like Shakira's doing Your Hips Don't Lie, and you just hear it in the changing room. You're like, What did I do to deserve this? Can you genuinely imagine if a team is 3-0 down in a World Cup final? First off, that is ridiculous, by the way, and it's in its own part. But second, then you have to hear the halftime show. Oh, I would be losing it as a player. Absolutely be losing it. Maybe. Is there going to be a question mark other than Neuer? That's about it, really. It's just about the Neuer situation. That's about it. A lot of mother efforts for my school hype rolled on up, but they don't know that he's mid. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Dude, only if they know. Only if they knew, huh? Only if they knew. If they actually watched him. Egypt, round of 32 team for me. They're just a round of 32 team. Which Asian teams will, okay, well, that's a big question marks, will flop, will succeed, will this, will that? Who knows? Yeah, big up MT. Thank you for holding it down, bro. Thank you for holding it down as one of the mods. Yeah, if anybody's just doing crazy spams, just boot them out. Tunisia are going to pull Costa Rica from 2014. Hey, tranquilo, amigo. Tranquilo. If we have no clue what to expect from Tunisia. Tunisia are one of those sort of wild card teams. You don't know what to expect. Either it's going to be good or it's going to be ass. It's like Drake's, the 3 albums he just released, they were ass compared to Drake's standards. So kind of an intriguing one, to say the least. Yeah, it's not the greatest. Let's be honest here. Gabriel, Marquinhos are decent, but we know the left back is going to be Alexandro. The year is 2026. Matcha tea is the hype thing right now. People love going to Japanese McDonald's, and Alexandro is still going to start for Brazil. What has this world turned into? What has it turned into, man? What has it turned into? Got the experience of being 3-0 down during a halftime show. Oh, yeah, they did Club World Cup final. Yeah, they did. I was thinking, like, where did that happen? But yeah, it's going to be... That is true. That is true. In German TV, they all told us it is an easy first place in that group. Okay, no. German TV, they got to do some research, right? Hire your boy. I don't speak any German, but hire your boy. Cote d'Ivoire is actually one of the worst stylistic matchups possible because they have the forwards that love to take on the defenders, and Germany's fullbacks are not great, and defensively are not great either. And Ecuador, that's a team that could really frustrate Germany. So I actually think that's a terrible matchup for them. That's a terrible matchup overall. No Neymar, no party. By non-international casuals that may flop/get grouped. Ooh, that may flop/get grouped. I would say get grouped is a little bit crazy, but flop, I would probably say Colombia. I think that's a team that's getting a little bit too much overhyped right now. Just from school, learned a little bit. I'm not fluent or anything, but yeah, that would be me. I got Norway beating France in their group. Dictator Mbappe, man. So now we got Kim Jong Mbappe now. It's not Kim Jong Un anymore. It's Kim Jong Mbappe, man. This guy is honestly, the downfall of him, his like career trajectory. Hype man, the star boy. Everybody loved Kylian Mbappe when he was in his days in Monaco, the early days of PSG, and now he has basically turned into Edge. People used to like Edge when he was teamed up with Christian, the tag team duo. Everybody loved the music, the glasses they were wearing. And then all of a sudden, Edge went his own way, became the ultimate heel. Everybody hated him. Kind of the same thing here for Mbappe in a certain way. Not for Sweden, probably for Norway, yeah. Probably for Norway. Actually, yeah, how did the ice hockey team play today? How did they do against the United States? Because we're still, it looks like maybe 5 minutes away from the announcement. Oof. Decent victory for Finland there. All right. I told you, bro. Why you guys? Of course, Arsenal are gonna win the Premier League. It's over, bro. It's over. When Man City dropped points to what was it called? Everton. It was done. It's over. You think Burnley, who are relegated? Come on, man. Let's take a chill pill here. Let's see if anybody else got some comments here. But yeah, I would probably say Colombia is going to be one of those overrated teams. It's Lucho, man. It's Lucho or bust. It's Lucho or bust right here. Now, let's CM Punk. Not one of my favorites, to be honest. The amount of players who will have that one last dance is insane and kind of sad. CR7, Messi, Modric, Ochoa, Dzeko, Neuer. Any other players? James Rodriguez. This definitely will be his last World Cup. Neymar, if he gets selected. Thiago Silva, he gets selected. Any other players? I'm trying to think of like other national teams. Maybe Xhaka with Switzerland. Maybe. Germany, Neuer. Yeah, you already talked about that. Spain, nobody really. Portugal, nobody else other than Ronaldo. England, nobody. Netherlands, maybe Van Dijk. This could be his last tournament as well because he's getting up in age. So, yeah, a lot of players, man. A lot of players in the last dance here. A lot of players. Okay. Let me just close that. There we go. Nobody can hear me outside. Already talked about it. Did you see Inter's players? Did you see that Bayern and Inter players being in World Cup finals? Yeah. Okay, so that's continued since 1982. Okay, so if that's the case, then England would be in the World Cup final. Brazil will not be in a World Cup final. Yeah, Brazil would, unless Carlos Augusto gets called up. Who else? Just trying to think. Croatia would be in another World Cup final, of course. Germany, France. Spain, then. Then that means Spain wouldn't be in a World Cup final. Yeah, Spain don't have any players really playing for either team that would go to the World Cup, of course. Big up. But you just got to say, not excited about South Korean World Cup due to our manager playing the back three. Don't blame you. Yep, De Bruyne. Good call. Son. Yep. Son as well. Van Dijk, already talked about. Courtois. Yeah. Salah. Got a lot of players, man. This is it, man. Hopefully all of these sort of older players get that one shining moment, especially a guy like Salah. I mean, the guy basically is hated by all of... Okay, so it says 7 minutes until it starts. It's just hated by mostly Liverpool fans right now, which is kind of sad to see. I mean, if Ochoa starts, that's going to be a criminal, man. Criminal. Rangel should be starting. Eno Valencia, sí, también. Eno Valencia, también. Eno Valencia. Anybody else? Ochoa, Valverde. Which Valverde, though? Lukaku, maybe? Okay, finally I'm back. Finally on the Chris Wood, N'Golo Kante, Sadio Mane. Jeez, Koulibaly. Man, how many more players, actually? There's a lot of players that are actually going to play most likely in their last World Cup. Well, if you want to go crazy, you go to Haiti. You go to Placide, the goalkeeper. Ricardo Ade for Haiti as well. I'm trying to think of other players, maybe. Not so much anybody in Panama. Canada, no. There's kind of now more of a fresh team. No, I don't think anybody really in Spain. Maybe Bono. Yeah, Bono would be a good call from Morocco. Yeah, I think that's about it for... Is there anybody else in Africa? Maybe Mokoena. I don't know how old he is. Mudal, Algeria. Mahrez is definitely going to be his last tournament. Definitely Mahrez. Raul Jimenez. Yep, good call. Now somebody said Mahrez. I'm not even going to count Tim Ream. I'm not even going to count Tim Ream. Not even going to count Tim Ream. Somebody's saying Morata. Well, if Morata even gets called up, that's going to be the question mark. He's not even going to get called up. Go other European teams. Nobody really in Sweden. Nobody really Norway. Yeah, I think that's about it. Asian, no. Nobody in Japan. Obviously, then pretty much the entire Iranian team, they're all going to retire after this World Cup, or, well, probably after the next Asian Cup. But yeah, that'll be it. Kovacic, how old is Kovacic? He's not that old, is he? But yeah, he's carried a lot of injuries. He's not that old. 32? Hey, he's got Croatian blood. You can still play until you're 40. You can still play until you're 40. No, it isn't, but definitely Zaire. Definitely Zaire. If you watch Colombia, it is all Lucho and not Amas. It is all Lucho. That is it when it comes to that national team and how they perform. Morocco versus Senegal rematch or Morocco versus Portugal rematch? Which one? Oh, 100% Morocco Senegal. We need that game again. We don't need to see Morocco Portugal. No, we don't. What we need to see is Morocco Senegal. The streets of the absolute reaction, which could happen. I think I saw somewhere, or I think I did one of my early World Cup predictions. I think that is possible to happen in the round of 32 or round of 16, if I remember correctly. Do I think Sweden is underrated? I wouldn't say underrated, but they're probably like a team that nobody knows what to expect. They are such a hot and cold team, in all honesty. Yeah, rank. Stop drinking the mate, bro. Stop drinking the mate. What? Nah, Muslera. En 2026. Come on, man. We cannot see that. We cannot see that. Please tell me this is going to start soon. I'm not going to be here all day. Plus, I got to edit 2 videos tomorrow. I'm not about to see that. Muslera starting for Uruguay, man. No. You know what that's like? That's like seeing like Harrison Ford doing another Star Wars movie. I don't want to see it, bro. Harrison Ford, you had your glorious moment. Not anymore. Yeah, should be starting soon. Shout out Fali. Thank you very much for your kind donation, bro, with the $2. He says, do you think Senegal can top their group? Hell yeah. Do I see it happening? Okay, if we give like a percentage, people, you also play in the chat as well. Percentage-wise, okay, Iraq, 0%. Shout out to all my Iraqis. It's 0% for them, in my opinion, of winning the group. Then I would give Norway... Oh, okay, let's think this rationally. I would probably then give it 50% France, 25 Senegal, 25 Norway. I think that's how I would break it down. So, can Senegal do it? Of course. First game, though. That's the most important one. If they can beat France, that sets the tone for the entire group, I do believe. But, yeah, I'd probably say they have an opportunity. Are they going to do it, though? I don't think so. I think France is just too strong in all departments. What about Turkey in this World Cup? Well, like always with Turkey, it's either going to be good or it's going to be utterly embarrassing. It's going to go either way for Turkey at a World Cup. I think France-Senegal will be a draw. Then maybe Senegal win their next 2 games and have a higher goal difference. Does the Senegal team have the capability of scoring like 5 goals? Because I know with France... They have the capability of scoring like 5 to 6 goals. I just don't see it for Senegal. I don't think they can score a lot of goals in the other 2 games. So yeah, I would probably just say that maybe France would edge it through goal difference. That's what they would do. Is that Carlo in the car? My God, look at this. This is some wild preparation going on here, man. This is some wild announcement here. Maybe. Shout out Faras. Thank you very much for your kind donation as well. Do you think Italy makes it 2030? Wow, we're just going to drop this video then.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
I mean, time will tell, man. If honestly, no. If they're going to hire Allegri, according to reports, if they hire Allegri, Italy, bro, those guys are not even in the dinosaur times. They're not even in the dinosaur times. They're going way, way back. Wait, is that Carlo making his entrance to the... Yep. Oh, man. It soon begins, it looks like. It soon begins. Honestly, right now, I don't think Italy are going to make it, which is just crazy to me. But I don't think they're gonna make it. Carlo is just getting a tan, isn't he? This guy is enjoying his life in Brazil. He is enjoying his life in Brazil. He is enjoying his life. Oh, late. Very, very late. Very, very late. Shout out. I think Empty is holding it down in the chat with all the spams. Shout out Empty if you're holding it down in the chat. I cannot even keep up with it because my computer is going crazy. I'm going to have to clear out some stuff. Shout out Brazilian Fury. Shout out to Chris, guys. If you didn't see the preview, I did it with Chris on Brazil. Go check that out on the channel. Dynamic entrance time. Well, he's doing an interview now. Is he doing it in Portuguese? At least Brazilian Portuguese is easier to understand. Oh, man, Carlos saying it's not even a perfect list either. Then what is it, my guy? It's got to be perfect. It's got to be perfect. This guy can't even... The Saudi Arabia one will be released tomorrow. When is the previous Saudi Arabia coming out? Been not following it. Shout out, bro. Thank you for following all the previous out. That will be out tomorrow. So tomorrow will be Saudi Arabia and Norway. Wednesday then will be hopefully Senegal and France. And after that, Iraq. Then we start going into the next group. And then 12 teams left. Finally, we're almost at the finish line, people. We're all at the finish line. No puede ser. Hey, Chris, if you want to join, I can send you the link if you want to join, bro. If you want to join, get your perspective on this. I mean, at least got to get some Brazilian perspective on here. Bro, that guy is going straight to the smoke room and hitting his vape. That is what he's going to do. He is going straight to the vape room. The Kings are going to need a lot more than just a center. You guys are going to need Jesus and Allah. That's what you're going to need, bro. You're going to need a whole lot to help if you want to be a good basketball team again, Jeremy. Oh, man. Sacramento Kings. Oh, man. Oh, man. It's almost like the rest of the world kind of wants to see Neymar, but then in Brazil it's a bit more 50-50 of bringing Neymar or not. I think they're going to win it again, bro. I think they're going to win it again. If the Thunder go up against the Knicks, Thunder win. If the Spurs go up against the Knicks, I think the Knicks could win it then. Otherwise, I would probably... If the Cavs make it to the NBA Finals, they're not winning it. They're not winning it. But yeah, that would be my little guess on that. Yeah, I did see that, bro. The Brasileiro, it actually needs to be televised around the world. We somehow need to get it on free TV, on YouTube or something. It just needs to be... It is absolute box office every single moment, the Brasileiro. It is one of the great leagues around the world. 100% better than the Premier League. There's no doubt about it. Okay. Okay, so are we... Okay, so we can't even see the screen. They're doing some promotional video. Yeah. It gets... Here we go again. Here we go again. It's... but you know what, then? I think it provides sort of a calming factor maybe to the likes of Vinny. Because Vinny, as we know, that guy's Brazil career has been more than underwhelming. Very, very underwhelming. And maybe it will provide a better outlet for Rafinha to really shine at this World Cup. So there's good parts and bad parts in calling up Neymar. 100%. I do agree with that. But time will tell. Time will tell. If Carlos actually going to select him to the Seleção. Let me see. Oh, wait. You definitely do not need money to watch this on CBF. I am watching it perfectly fine on their YouTube channel, bro. Definitely watching it here. Yo, what? Pep Guardiola will stand down as Manchester City manager after Sunday's final Premier League. No way. No way. No way Jose is Pep leaving. Is Pep actually leaving? What? Nah. This is going to be an intriguing... Guys. Pep might actually be the next Italian manager. Call me crazy. I could see it. But apparently it's from pretty good sources, it looks like. We will find out, though. I'm pretty sure it's slowly going to be true, I guess. It's from the Mail, Sports. No, those are some clickbait artists. That's some clickbait artists. Never mind. I got catfished. I got absolutely catfished. He ain't leaving. But if Pep does go to Italy, then they will qualify. Then they will qualify for the World Cup. Oh, but it is true. Wait, hold on. I don't see anything either from 433, and I wouldn't even trust those guys with news anyways. I would not trust that either. And definitely Fabrizio has not announced it, because if Fabrizio announces it, then it's quite true. What are we doing now? Now we got singing. Bro, people criticize the United States for dragging out events. It might be Brazil too. Fabrizio did retweet Enzo Maresca. Oh, it does look like, yeah, you know what? It might be. He might be leaving. He might be leaving, I would not be shocked then to see Pep go to Italy. They throw all the money you have if you're the Italian FA and go get Pep. Go get Pep. Do everything possible to go get Pep Guardiola. Would you guys be shocked if he became the next Azzurri manager? That will take a long process, but clearly Pep is a guy who he's played in Italy. He understands it. I could see it happening. And that would be awesome to see it happen too, if that were the case. All right, what's your favorite Finland national team match ever? Oh, definitely Finland and Liechtenstein when we qualified for the Euros for the first time ever. That is it. That was it. I get teary-eyed, man. I get teary-eyed. Yeah, maybe he is better suited for club football, but nah. I think Pep could do a job as well in international football. I really do. Imagine trying to get who is it? Cristante to move the ball around. Nah, that would never be the case either. Give him all the money in the world. Are we finally starting? Nope. Still the singing going on. Just announced. Oh, why did I start at? Why did I waste an hour of my life? Why did I waste an hour of my life? Is there going to be more singing? Okay, what is going on here? Okay, now they're starting some ceremony. What is this acting going on here? I guess they're reacting the 1958. Something like that. Okay, I'm going to turn off that because that is... We got the play and everything. Because that brings PTSD. PTSD. If you guys don't know, that's when Uruguay stunned Brazil at the Maracanã. Or Maracanã. Why, bro? I actually think he should be going. It should be Endrick. Should be Igor Thiago. João Pedro. Matheus Cunha. Oh, man, there's just too much. I can't imagine Martinelli going, but he's going to go. He is going to go. Now we got singing. Oh my God, there's just all sorts of stuff going on here. Oh, why can we not just get the announcement? Why can we just not get the announcement and go on with our lives, huh? That would have made life a whole lot easier. Well, I wasn't expecting this sort of stream, but we definitely got it today. Shout out to all you people. That is true. He is not the greatest against big teams is Igor Thiago, but that guy is still, I think, a different sort of player that Brazil don't have, which is a bit more of a physical presence. This is, Chris, you're definitely right. This is way over the top from the Seleção. This is something I would expect from the USMNT. I wouldn't even expect this from England. I don't think even England would do something like this. England would just be like, Thomas Tuchel, just announce your squad. That's it. Just move on with our day, move on. But Brazil are making a whole show out of this. They got to play and everything. And it's just some terrible acting. There's just some terrible acting out here. This is almost more drawn out. Ooh, question mark. What's more drawn out, this or the World Cup draw? How long did it take until the World Cup draw began? I mean, they had to give the medals, they had to give the award to Trump, and obviously Hey, you all three get on the stage, the Prime Minister, the President of Mexico. So, yeah. Almost feels like still maybe this. Because it actually started at 10. But yeah, the World Cup draw was an absolute atrocity. Never, ever again with that crap. Never, ever again. But this is not any better. Now, Chris, and to all my Brazilians, it's not always like this, right? Surely not. Surely it's not always like this. When it comes to any announcement, Copa America or World Cup. Even Carlo must be thinking, guys, let me just go back and smoke my vape, please. At least it's pretty dope that they have this on YouTube. At least they did that. Bro, even I would be like, what is this? Oh, God. I'm not watching the US 17. Bro, they said it's going to be a 3-hour show. And then they're going to do like a drum roll. Drum roll, please. Rodon is selected. That's the big announcement. That's the big reveal. Oh, man. He wish he was like, I don't know, somewhere in some ranch or something like that. Who's winning the first international trophy? Belgium or Croatia? It could be Euros, World Cup, Nations League. I would still... Croatia had their opportunity when they lost it to Spain. I would probably go with... Still think Belgium. I still think Belgium are going to win it first. But let's see. Let's see. Oh, you just got here? Guess what? You missed absolutely nada. You missed nothing. Now we got some charades. We got some play going on here. Oh, it's just... We're wasting people's time here. Absolutely nada. Now we got some... Okay, yeah, we get it. You guys got 5 stars. Oh, my. What on... You see, this is... Why do I always have to choose the worst streams? I did the World Cup draw. I had to watch... What game was I watching? I had to go watch Mali versus Tunisia in person, even though that was amazing. And now I got to watch this. I thought it was going to be 10 p.m. my time. Now it's 11 p.m. Watch it. We talk about it. We react. Da-da-da. Nice little chit-chat. And then I move on with my day. This is honestly terrible. What is... What are the CBF doing, man? All of this, man. All of this for absolutely just to announce Neymar's not going, huh? This is what it is. Michael, what would be the worst combination of host and panelist for an event like this? Okay, if we're just doing like a host and panelist, okay, if I get like 3 pundits, like World Cup pundits, and a host. Host, if it was James Corden, I'm locking it off immediately. If one of the analysts was Rio Ferdinand, I'm burning my TV. If Alexi Lalas was involved in it as well, might not watch the sport again. If, what's his name? Cassano from Italy, if he was somehow involved, oh, that's like the kiss of death for me. I am never watching the sport again. So yeah, that would probably be the worst for me. No, I wasn't. I didn't get to even do a reaction to the Asian Cup draw. What next? Okay. Yeah, we get it. You're the 5 stars. Yada, yada, yada. No, it doesn't. All you just need is this. You see this? You need this. You need a camera. You need a beautiful backdrop with, you can have all of the 5 kits. See, I'm going to give some advice to the CBF, right? This is how you're going to have your setup. You have the World Cup kit from 58, 1962, 1970, 1994, 2002. That's it. That's all you need. Then you can have some nice flashy stuff, all of this, but now we're going way too far with all of this nonsense. Yeah. World Cup and UCL are saving football, 100%. International football is definitely it. There was some questions. Exactly. That's how it should be. Like, the journalists should be asking some questions here as well. I'm pretty sure a lot of questions. Well, I want. They're gonna absolutely hound Thomas Tuchel, aren't they? The English media. Oh, they're gonna hound him for whatever he decides to do. They're gonna absolutely hound him. God, how many people are watching on the CBF? 315,000 people. Oh my god. They're moving like street what's his name? Speed right now, CBF. See, I'm trying to understand what they're saying. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Unpopular opinion. No, that is a fact. What do you mean that's an unpopular opinion? Uruguay are bigger. Look at how many Copa Americas they've won. Look at how many World Cups they've won. Of course, come on, man. Of course, Uruguay are bigger footballing nation than England. And that's no disrespect on England, but Uruguay. When Suarez scored that header, or no, when he, I think it was Gerrard who gave him the assist. What a time to be alive, man. And then Suarez, the next game, he went into his cannibalist feelings. After that. Look at the way Carlos holding it. This guy's like holding it like it's the Epstein files or something. My God. Oh yeah. The Dutch bigger than England? Okay, Rank. Now that you're just talking hate. Now you're just hating. So the CBF are really going to make this into a 2-hour show. Who is this guy? Oh, it's president of CBF. Samir Jaoud. Wow. Are you enjoying this? Because I'm not. Yeah. Exactly, Dave. I'll say it again. Uruguay are a bigger footballing nation than England. This is not just a hipster take. This is not something I read on InfoWars. These are the cold, hard facts. How many Euros have England won? And the only time they won the World Cup was on home soil. Imagine trying to be like Uruguay and win the World Cup in the Maracanã in front of 150,000 Brazilians. Imagine. Well, if you ask Uruguayans, they've won 4 World Cups, but I digress. They are. Just because England are just, look, I have nothing against the England national team. They got amazing players. But please, people, Don't disrespect Uruguay. Don't disrespect Uruguay like that. In what context? Okay, England are bigger now. On what base? Just because they make it to finals? Is that it, people? Come on, guys. We are football people here. We are football people here. Yeah, Uruguay are right now not in the best position. Yeah, of course. If you're talking about today, who's the better team? Oh, easily it's England. But if we're talking overall in the football history, even the last 20 years, or even 30 years, 40 years, Uruguay have won a Copa America. They've won a Copa America 2011. Go back to it. They made it to the semifinals of the World Cup, same as England. So they've achieved the same thing in the 21st century. That I will not do. That nobody can compare to Brazil. Nobody. I think even Carlos' wife is like, why are we doing this? Curtis, you've already started something bad. I have been live for almost an hour and 30 minutes, and they still have not announced the team. Ugh. Mm-mm-mm. England are the biggest flops in football. I'll give you that, but bigger influence in football worldwide, past and present. Okay, yeah, if you're talking about influence, of course England have had a greater influence on football, but I'm strictly talking football and the national team. I don't care about influence. If you want to be an influencer, be, I don't know, speed. Be speed. And now we're going to play the national anthem. Okay, no, we're not playing the national anthem. But England are the biggest flops in football. It's either them or the Dutch. I, I would almost be tempted to say the Dutch are more flops just because of the amount of World Cup finals they've lost. I'm tempted to say the Dutch. Yeah. Yeah, they're hosting the Women's World Cup next year, Brazil. Don't tell me that's also 48 teams. Let me see if that's actually 48 teams. I got low battery on the phone as well. This is going into absolute shambles. Okay, still 32 teams, and then 2031, it's going to be 48 teams. Oh, man. 48 team World Cup. That's not going to be great. That's not going to be great. Ornstein Nuke. Uh-oh. Does that mean Pep? I'm going to check. I'm going to check. But that does sound like Pep then. If it's an Ornstein Bomba. Because that's like the only guy I come. Wow, yeah, he is leaving. Oh my Santa Maria. He's actually leaving. Pep Guardiola to leave position at Manchester City manager at the end of the season. Wow, wow, wow. Holy Bomba Club. And yep, Enzo Maresca will become manager. Wow. Domino effect is happening. He's actually leaving Manchester City. Let's see if that's going to give motivation to Burnley now. Burnley get like some the news on the sideline. Like, guys, Pep's leaving. Now play. So now we're going to talk about the Women's World Cup. Okay. I mean, cool. Got to do the promotion, but people, we came here for just. I think I got to go to the toilet as well. All right, wait, people. I'll be right. So this squad is never going to be caught up, is it? Wow, Pep is actually leaving. There's normality in this world. Grizzy left as well. Salah's going to leave. Robertson's going to leave. There's a lot of. You know what? At this rate, people, we're going to get GTA 6 before the squad is announced. Somehow, they're going to announce GTA 6. They're going to release it before the squad even gets released. I mean, I can't. What is the CBF doing, bro? You guys have completely wasted our time. Oh, man. Oh, God, can you imagine if Burnley score a last minute goal now to equalize it? Is it still 1-0, people, between Burnley and Arsenal? Is it still 1-0? Because if Burnley just get a draw, then Arsenal should be on what, 80 points then? I imagine. Man, if they get a draw. That would be crazy. Yeah, GTA 6 before Brazil squad isn't announced. I might have to tweet that out, actually. Morocco are just going to be handed 3 points at this rate. Brazil, like, yeah, guys, we didn't announce the squad in time. We didn't announce the squad in time. No, they kind of know, though. Yeah, it looks like. I wonder what Manchester City are going to be like now. I mean, Enzo Maresca is a pretty decent manager, but this is a massive. This is Pep Guardiola, arguably one of the greatest managers, or you could put second, third, first greatest manager of all time. Oh, I wonder what Manchester City. If you're Arsenal, this is your opportunity. This is Arsenal's time now to really sort of dominate the league. It could be, man. This is their opportunity to pounce, even though Man City have good players. Nope, the list has still not come out because they are wasting everybody's time. You know what? At this point, I'm just going to put the Arsenal game in the background because now it got interesting. Ay. Chris, don't do this to me, Chris. Don't do this to me, man. It's now almost 11:30 at night for me. I need to go to sleep. Luckily, I have now relaxed. Now I've luckily done some recordings. Okay, what are they saying here? Oh my! Now we got the vice president. Then we're gonna get the interim president. Now we're just gonna get all the presidents here. No puede ser. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. We are wasting everybody's time here. What is this guy yapping about? This man is talking about revolution. How about you revolutionize and give us the squad? They are. They got the world straight with the cojones like this. They know everybody is watching. They know it. They know it. They're so smart, the CBF. They know it. At this rate, they're going to announce the next president or the next CBF manager. Oh my God. The next Seleção manager after 2030. My God. Copa Libertadores back this week, baby. Baby. Cannot wait. Oh. Any good games this week for... See, this is what I got to do, people. I'm going to start looking now Copa Libertadores games for this week. We got Romario here. This guy enjoying life as always. Oh, the computer is acting slow today. Oh boy, oh boy. Is Romario a senator? Oh man. This guy clearly not focusing on the job right now. Clearly not focusing on the job. What games we got for Copa Libertadores? Always ready. Mirasol, Boca Juniors, Cruzeiro. Oh, I see why. Liga de Quito, Lanús. That's a big game too. Independiente Valle, Asunción. Oh. Yeah, then the Uruguayan teams are just dead. They're just dead at this point. They're just dead. We're gonna get GTA 7. We're gonna get GTA 8. We're gonna get GTA 9 before they upload this squad. Yeah. Un crack. Un crack. This is what they are doing to us people. Our poor people. See, it's actually easier to do watch alongs instead of all these draws or anything like this, because with watch alongs there's actually the game we can talk about. We can talk about certain decisions, but to any of the Brazilians, who is this guy with the white jacket? This guy feels really annoying. No, that one's good. That's a good one. Wait.
I love this game! I have to talk about facts because I think it's important.
We have to talk about the facts. All of this to just lose to Croatia again in the quarterfinal. Will the Brazilians ever learn? Will they ever learn, huh? Now we got another announcement video. I'm almost about to turn this off, you know? This is just a waste of our time. This is actually a waste of our time soon. Oh, okay. Am I back? Hello. There we go. This is really turning out bad. Hopefully I got battery on my phone. Actually, let me do like this. There we go. Okay, good. Always got to get the AI slop in, huh? We always got to get the AI slop. Surprised they're not doing anything. It's been almost 2 hours of nonsense streaming, people. I don't know how you people are still watching this stream. I wouldn't. We love Pele, man. We love him. Just move on. Ugh, more AI slop. Yeah, you know what? Lock it off, bro. Lock it off. I'm almost getting to the point where I hope Brazil lose to Croatia or lose to Haiti. I'm almost at that point right now with this video. This is just incredibly disappointing, huh? Now what? Oh my. Okay, this actually might be worse than the World Cup draw. This might be worse than the World Cup draw. I've given up. Given up. At least with the Ballon d'Or, you get the other announcements and other awards, but this is bad. Was he? I just know that artists who did the Chego Pego, Felicia, Delicia. Uh, and we get a Fuji Ball. You won 5 World Cups. You've had Pele. You've had all these players. We get it. Just announce the team. Just announce the team. Oh my! That lady looks so unimpressed. She's like, I don't want to be here right now. I don't want to be here. They are trying to milk YouTube from all the money. This guy kind of looks like Douglas Luiz, doesn't he? This guy kind of looks like Douglas Luiz. Almost does a little bit. Almost does. Did I not, people? I think I said when the Arsenal game began that game will finish 1-0, and the game is almost over. The game is almost over, and we're still watching this squad announcement. Why did I agree to do this? Why? I blame all of you in the chat. I blame all of you in the chat right now for doing this to me. I'm not doing this for any other national team, by the way. Definitely not. Now I'm mad. I'm just mad now. And I thought Americans were bad with all these announcements. You go to, oh. I'm contemplating life. You can just tell Carlo, he looks refreshed. He's like, I got away from the cesspool that is Real Madrid. He's got a new lease of life. He must have found the caipirinhas immediately, and he's just enjoying it. Please tell me it is now time. More music. Oh, we get it. Carlos Alberto scored a ridiculous goal at the 1970 World Cup. We get it. We get it. We get it. Nobody cares right now. No, man. We cannot keep dragging this out. I really thought that FIFA were bad, but Brazilian FA, you know what, guys? I got to hand it to you. You really outdone yourself here. You really outdone yourself here with this nonsense. This is an atrocity. This is an absolute atrocity. Oh my god. Yeah. You know what? I'm almost going to get to the point of ending this stream because it's getting late and I got to wake up in 7 hours. Exactly, bro. He's gonna. I know. As soon as I end this stream, he's gonna end. He's gonna announce the squad. I know it. I know it. Yeah, you scored awesome goals in the World Cup 2002. Yes, unbelievable. Roberto Carlos, all these guys. Dunga, even though he's a fraud of a manager, but please. End the madness here. End the madness for all of us. Well, you're doing the right thing. This announcement video would almost get you not hyped up for the World Cup. You know how so many people are crying about the World Cup not having enough hype? Okay, I understand if you're watching this announcement video. I get it. Totally understand it. Because this is just so painful on the eye. I don't mind it. 30 minutes, 45 minutes, chit chat, live music. It's cool. It's cool. 1.5 hours? Really? I had to put the Burnley Arsenal game on, and they're trying to do something Burnley, but they're such an awful team that they can't do anything. All right, let me listen if they're not going to announce the team. Nope. Of course not. Still not yet. I've learned my lesson. I am never doing this again. Never doing this again. Never ever doing this again. I learned my lesson the hard way. Learned my lesson the hard way. I am never reacting live to a squad announcement again. For the love of God. Just bring Carlo on the stage. You know what? Screw you. I'm heated now. Are they just explaining now the amount of teams and everything? Please stop. Please, please stop this. So we don't even have Carlo. Now who's coming up on stage? At least we now have the chairs there, so that's at least a good thing. Okay, we might be getting a little bit closer to the announcement. I've lost my appetite. I've lost my hunger. What is this guy talking about? Is he really explaining to us the World Cup structure? This is not like some. Oh man, oh man. Even Carlos got to be thinking like, did I really sign up for this? He could not wait to leave this. This is like a this is exactly how Infantino would love every national team announcement to go. Every national team announcement to go. Oh guys, we're having this many games, this many stadiums there. Maybe this amount of people going to watch the games. Oh man, oh man. Nah, I think surely just Carlo just announces the names. I don't think they could get enough time to make a bunch of highlight videos. I'll do that on Twitter. Centro de Treinamento Colombia Park. Actually, where's the home base for Brazil at the World Cup? That is a good question. Let's see. Where is the home base for? Venues? No. Maybe venues? No, cannot be venues. Here we go. Okay. Team base camp. Brazil, the Ridge, Baskin Ridge, New Jersey. And then they're staying Columbia Park. Home to New York Red Bulls. Okay. Interesting. What the World Cup trophy? Okay. Bro. You know what he's doing right now? He's looking at that contract and he's saying, let's just make that 2028. Yeah, we'll keep it 2028 and we'll move on here. This is a national disgrace. Even Brazilians are boycotting this. They have to be. Ah, cool, cool, cool. Yeah, but I've actually never seen the World Cup trophy in person, but it must be a beautiful sight. Would I say that's the best trophy in sports? Yeah, I'd probably say that's the best trophy in sports. It's either that or the Champions League, the big ears. It's one of those two. Yeah, it has to be World Cup. Has to be the World Cup. My man is just giving a total presentation on this whole entire thing. I might be the jinx? Oh, yeah. Oh, it's going to, bro. That's why I'm not going to watch the USMNT announcement video. Oh, and the camera is going slow. Oh, no. Hello, hello. There we go. Now I'm in sync again. Yeah, it's giving up on me. It looks like it. Yeah, it's fine now. But holy shit, it is working slow. See, even the computer is giving up on these guys. Wow. They really want us to give us. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to switch the camera. Give me a second, people. Give me a second. Because clearly it is not looking too fine right now. Okay, there we go. Wow, the lighting is terrible. There we go. How can I fix the lighting though? Is that a little bit better? Okay, that's a little bit better. Okay, let me clean it up. That's best as I can do. And they still haven't started. It's been 2 hours. Yeah, muito brasileiro. I could probably apply for citizenship of Brazil and get it already. Finally. Hallelujah. It might be finally the time. Is this finally the time? All of a sudden, Carlos gonna grab the mic and start singing too, huh? Please don't be that way. It's finally time, people. All right. It's finally time. Can you imagine after all of this, Carlos like, Neymar, Nah, he's not going. Now this guy's talking. Now he's a true spokesman for Brazil. Okay, first, always when you do this, these sort of announcements, first you got to thank everybody. Then you have to say why it was such a difficult decision. All of this nonsense. Yeah, colectivo. We need all of this. We need all of that. Arsenal won. Told you. They're winning the title, people. You know, Crystal Palace are playing the Conference League final, I think 3 or 4 days after. It's done. It's done. Yeah, there's not a perfect squad. Yes, we know. We have a lot of resilience. Okay, we get it. It's kind of like Spanish Portuguese. I'm trying to listen. I'm trying to understand. Finally, we're going to start. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, Alisson. Ederson, who's having a terrible season, but all right. Weverton. So 3 goalkeepers. Alexandro's always going to go. Okay, Bremer. Danilo. Maybe it should be Douglas Santos starting. Okay, that's not a surprise. Okay, Ibanez de Alali. Okay, Leo Pereira. Is he going to call up Wesley? Okay, yeah, definitely Marquinhos. Okay, Wesley got called up. At least that's something good. Okay, so Thiago Silva did not get called up. Okay, so Thiago Silva did not get called up. Baller. Really, Fabinho? Okay, Lucas Paqueta, of course. Oh. He didn't take a lot of midfielders. Endrick. So he might have not taken Neymar unless he put him in the attacking positions. Igor is going. Luis Enrique. He's going. Wait, we have to go back what he looked. Oh my God, look at the room, man. It's going crazy. We got more players. Wow, the whole room went crazy. Ryan. Okay. Is that it? Wait. João Pedro. Wait, did he save João Pedro? Wow. So he's injured, really. Wow. Okay, interesting. So this really threw a curveball to me because I was not expecting João Pedro to miss it. Wow. No, I'm not muted anymore. I'm good. Um, eesh. Okay. I'm not. Let me see if I can just bring it up quickly and then we go to bed. Interesting. Interesting. Ryan really getting called up too, you know? That was a bit of a shock to see Ryan. Okay, I can't find it anywhere. It's going to probably take a while to get a list out. Unless they come back. No. Okay. I am shocked to see Ryan make it though. Wow. But he could be a sort of breakthrough star. But overall, when you look at the midfield, that midfield is just Lucas Paqueta, Casemiro, Bruno Guimaraes, Danilo. He could probably be. I'm surprised that Gerson didn't get called up. I mean, look, obviously Neymar being in the team is the big news, but overall, especially with no João Pedro, Endrick has to start for this team. Now, when you look at this team, we got the news. It has to be Vinny. It has to be Endrick, Rafinha down the right side, probably Neymar in the 10 with everything going on. Casemiro, Bruno Guimaraes, I guess Douglas Santos left back. No Eri Militao is a big miss, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be Danilo on the right back. God, those fullbacks options are terrible. Then Gabriel, Marquinhos, Alisson. I mean, yeah, they could probably score a lot of goals, Brazil, but I am not a big fan of certain calls. I'm not too fussed about Neymar making it or not because overall, but if guys like Fabinho are making it to this Brazil team, then you have to take Neymar. You have to take Neymar. So I'm really intrigued to see what Carlo is going to do this World Cup. If he somehow wins the World Cup with this team, I'm not going to say I would be shocked, but that would be one of Carlos' best jobs as a manager. If he wins with this Brazil team, it would be one of his best jobs. So yeah, Neymar's going to the World Cup. He gets his one last dance. Thiago Silva is not going. Fabinho gets his one last dance. I mean, they're all gonna like Carlo clearly is going for more of an experienced team mixed in with guys like Ryan and Endrick who are showing a lot of potential. But yeah, I'm a little bit worried about defensively what this team are going to do and the midfield. If I'm honest, I look at Morocco's midfield, they could do a number on this Brazil midfield. They could. They just have the legs. They have the technical quality as well. So yeah, we will find out soon how Brazil are going to play. But based on this squad, I'm not too positive. They're really going to have to bank on the fact that Neymar got called up here. That's going to have to be that sort of shining light for them. With no João Pedro either, I'm shocked by no João Pedro. I thought he was locked. I don't know if he has an injury or what's going on, but João Pedro should have been one of the first selections. Definitely over Matheus Cunha. Definitely over Matheus Cunha. But that debate will move on ahead of the World Cup. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, people. What do you make of Brazil's squad? Are you happy with it? Are you happy with Neymar returning? Are you happy with Fabinho to Danilo to Douglas Santos to Alexandro getting called up to this team? Remember to subscribe to the channel if you're new around here for more World Cup content. I'm out. It's been 2 hours and 20 minutes, and I'll see you all next time.